A state of emergency on Fort William First Nation. Good evening and thank you for joining us. The community has declared a state of emergency in response to an escalating drug epidemic.
Chief Michelle Solomon and Council are calling on all levels of government to increase funding and resources to help address the serious issue. Jessica Clement has the details.
An escalation of violence and loss of life in Fort William First Nation due to the drug epidemic has led Michelle Solomon and Council to declare a state of emergency. Council passed the motion on Monday, and Solomon made an announcement to community members Friday afternoon.
This is a decision that was not made lightly. This decision was made after a lot of consideration of the escalating situation that has been happening in our community related to opioid drugs.
Solomon is calling on all levels of government, specifically Ottawa, to increase funding and resources that will ensure the health and safety of the community. She says without vital support, the community will continue to suffer the consequences of inaction.
This has been forwarded to Indigenous Services Canada, and we have heard from them, and we anticipate that we'll be meeting with them as early as Monday to start to look at what we can put in place for short-term and hopefully look to some longer-term solutions.
In a couple of weeks, Council will be asking for the public to provide input on strategies the Council has come up with to overcome the various barriers relating to the drug epidemic. Solomon notes one of the community's biggest barriers is access to treatment programs like detox centers.
One of the things we're looking at is having a place that we have for our own people, so that when they are ready to get help, they have a place to go. Currently, if you were to call the local detox center, the likelihood of getting a bed would be slim to none. So that's one of the biggest barriers we see.
The declaration will remain in effect until the crisis is stabilized to a level that is satisfactory to Solomon and Council. Jessica Clement, TVT News.